hope this is working. Let's see. Maybe it'll tell me here. I hope this is... Oh, good. Perfect. Just arranging a bit of the Nutcracker. Working on the orchestral suite of the Nutcracker. So it's not the full ballet, it only has the movements used by the orchestra. But I did throw in the chocolate dance from Spain, because I like it. So I'll be putting that in later. And this is the overture. And this arrangement only uses 16 players instead of the full orchestra, so I'm actually having to reduce it. I've got piccolo, 2 flutes, and then I've got 2 oboes, 2 clarinets, 2 horns, 2 trombones. That's going to be reduced though, I don't know how yet. The trombones are actually stand-ins for the bassoon in the overture, because I don't know a bassoonist, so I figured I'd just use trombones and have them play with cup mute. It'll sound similar. It won't be exactly the same. It won't have the same readiness, but it will be more of that muted nasal sound, which is how we're trying to get the bassoon. The triangle, the most important part. And then the violins. I'm using 6 violins instead of 4 violins, 2 violas, just because I'm hoping I can get 5-string violinist, but I can always just put it back into alto clef for a viola player if needed. And I've already started, as you can see. Here we are. So, make sure this is right. Yep. There we go. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th part is a triangle, and then 16, adding the violins back. 16 parts total. I think it'll just be nice. I like nice square numbers. 16 is a good square number. And I'll probably honestly end up dropping the oboe parts, since they double the clarinets a lot. I did a little bit at the end. You can see, probably here's best. You can see the oboes and the clarinets are kind of doing the same thing. They actually, literally through this passage, same exact notes for a couple measures here. They make chords. With the 2 flutes and 2 of these, maybe. I don't know. Might end up dropping 1 horn and 1 of the trombone / bassoon parts. That could work too. We'll get there. I'm gonna score it for all 8 of the instruments and then figure out how to reduce it. I could always have them double as well, or condense some other way. But yeah, let's see what I've got so far. Wish it would let me actually see the music. So I'm actually, this is where I'm working at now. I moved these 16th notes over here so I can work on them, because I am transcribing from the original score, but I want to be able to transcribe while I see the harmonic structure, and it's the same chords as before, so might as well. Anything else fun? This is finale, not that anyone asked, of course. This is finale 2014, I think. Will it tell me? Oh, maybe it's finale 25. I honestly forget. Finale general. No, I'm pretty sure it's 25 now that I think about it. I don't know. I just downloaded it the other day. I say the other day. It was yesterday. It was last night. Finale. Yeah, it's 25. Go back here. Finale 25. Okay. 6 violins. Yeah, I went with 6 violins. viola players are harder to find, and hopefully I can just get that 5-string violinist. It'd save a lot of trouble. I'm going to keep all of the violin parts that would go that low on 5 and 6, rather than having it move around. I was originally going to bounce it so every part kind of balanced in the violins, so there wasn't a true first or true sixth, but I'll keep the low notes in the lowest 2 parts just in case. That'll be easier cleanup later if I need to work around something. Anything else fun? Anything else I should say right now? I don't think so. Okay. Alright, and is the last one staccato? No, it is open. That's fine. Just delete the staccato. Delete it. There's some really, really nice orchestrating in this too. Really nice orchestrating. The we'll get to a lot of it later, but the way the woodwinds are used texturally in this is insane. I love the woodwind parts. Okay, and then I think the melody stays the same. And then the second. And I'm also I'm taking liberties because it's an arrangement. Who cares? I'm filling in the original score. There were gaps here and there in some of these lower violin parts, because Tchaikovsky's intention, he wanted it to be as homogeneous a sound as possible, and none of the notes stuck out in the chord. Due to the fact that this is written for 6 players as opposed to a full violin section or full orchestra section, I am doubling up the more important notes and not playing it quite so safe. I want it to be just a little more resonant, so it feels a little more like a full section. Doubling a lot of the melody in here, except for the parts where I've split off for harmonies. Yeah, it's just a little thing, but with one on a part playing like this, I want it to sound as close to a section playing as I can. Might as well. There's really no negative to it either. I'll get rid of that actually. The only drawback to doing that is if your players are different skill levels, it can really throw off the balance to have 2 strong players on a melodic line and then a weaker player on the harmony. I'm assuming that this is going to be equal playing levels, or potentially even just the same player recording it over. We'll see. Let's see. I'm gonna double that. Ooh, and that's taken out. There are parts here and there. I'll show you. Like here, right here in the 5th violin part, I'm leaving a break because they are preparing to do this, and not really need to double. I guess I could do. I don't know. I thought about it. I might change that later. Who knows? But I do want to. I'm fixing this in a second here. I hate how in the original, the first viola part just jumps down here. I hate that. I much prefer a smoother voice leading, and because this doesn't really matter, I'm going to switch this, I think, with the 2nd violin here, or maybe the 1st. No, probably the 2nd, because I want the 1st to have the more important 16th later. I'm trying to make it so the majority of the work is balanced across all the parts. The majority of the melodic leading is balanced. I don't want it to be first heavy. I hate that. It's just really boring writing. And then if you do play with an ensemble of several people, whoever gets stuck on the loser part really just hates their life. Oh, I'm playing the harmony again. it's it's it all really depends on your style. I don't like first lead parts all the time. But I also spent a lot of time playing jazz music where the seconds and the thirds will get leads a lot. They put the solos in the lower parts so that the first can play the screamer notes. So, you know, however you do your style, as long as you're consistent. Yeah. Ooh, I bet it was in that middle part. And did I do a tie before? I think I did. I'm gonna keep it consistent. Yeah, I used a tie on the B flat. I don't know that I really like that. I think I'm gonna keep the whole phrase. Here it is. Sometimes the changes I'm making are cosmetic. It doesn't really matter. This is one of them. I'm putting this extra B flat here that's not in the original score, because it doubles this violin part, which is originally viola. I hate dropping one note. I hate that. Like, why? Why are we even bothering? And then okay. And that should be that. Oh, I hate this. No. I think I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna make me happiest. It's hard to just reduce this like this. I'm looking at the score next to me too. Go back and forth. Basically, this is not continuous eighth notes for all these parts in the original. There are rests all over the place to break things up, just so it's not doubling notes. But, you know, like I said, we don't have enough players for that, so who cares? All right, let's try it. Okay, those 16ths are getting lost a little bit, but it's written pianissimo, and, you know, players know to interpret that differently. It's a robot after all. Let's try it one more time. The other thing to worry about, I think, is going to be this part sounding a little too fiddly. It's fine. I'll just deal with it. Okay. And I want this. I'll just move it up here for now. I think I want this violin part here. And then I'll put you back here. Oh, I like that so much better. Look at that. Look at that. No. It just works right up. It's going to be easier on their fingers. I mean, ultimately that's a small concern because there are jumps like this one over here on the left. There are jumps might as well just make it a little easier here and there, because it gets harder later. I have some of the end violin work put in already. I mean, this just, it's gonna wear their fingers out. Oh, I love this part too. It's so good. Okay, back to the work. And then the flute solo. There we go. And it's slur 2, tongue 2, up until the last measure of it. Okay, that's good to know. Might as well just put that in now. Slur 2. Oh, don't do that. Slur 2, tongue 2, and your tongue 2 as well. Okay. Do 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 do. Another thing that I'm gonna probably not do is courtesy accidentals. They're just annoying to look at, honestly. That's such a lazy excuse. I hate courtesy accidentals. Unless okay, I'll show you when I actually do like using them. Here is one case where I do like using it. But I don't use it when it goes up, because you should know better. But like right here, back to back, it's fast. But if there's an octave shift, if it's been at least a measure or two, use your eyes, use your ears. Know the piece that you're playing. Don't sight read. I mean, also be able to sight read, but like I'm not gonna put a courtesy F natural here. That's lazy. It's lazy for the performer, I should say. If you're playing music at this level, you really should know better. I'll phrase it that way, because I'm not really being as polite as I could be right now, but I hate cluttering up music with extra things. And if you don't know the rules about notation, how are you playing Tchaikovsky? That's really where it is. And because I'm lazy, I'm copying, pasting with the slurs attached, so I don't have to redraw them, because they're kind of annoying to put back in every time. Oh, don't do that. Oh no! No! Come back! Oh, it's over there, okay. Yeah, that looks fine. Yeah, like throwing in all those extra courtesy accidentals here, it's like, so you saw this and then you just assumed they were going to carry on forever? It's a bit amateur hour. A bit. But it's fine for younger music because they need the reminders. That's why it's a courtesy. And also, I don't know. I can't imagine someone playing this and needing to be reminded. Oh. And then we're going to go ahead and turn that into an eighth note. Oh, and I have to slur those three together. And there's no accent. Okay. And I've already got the next phrase put in. I normally jump around a little bit, so you're going to have to get used to that as I go. Just check on this really quick. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Yeah. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I put in the next phrase already, as I was saying. I'll jump around a lot. If I want to go back to something or go forward to something, if I'm getting frustrated, I'll just move on to something else. That way I don't waste my time, because it'll just get annoying at that point. Okay. And here, I'm going to do what the original score did and leave the first violin with nothing for now. And those are D's. A little bit too low. If the note is gold like that, that means it's out of the instrument's range according to finale. We're ignoring that. I don't know what they're talking about. On a regular violin, it'd be too low, but I'm really hoping for that 5 string. Really hoping. We'll see. And this is just chords hopping around. Oh, and this is the melodic line in the accompaniment. Let's go ahead and throw that in. There we go. It gets a nice lovely slur. Always draws them like that. I hate that. Oh. And then the D's stay the same. Okay. Interesting. And then this goes up to G's. Are we sure about that? Yeah, okay. I don't know why they're putting... it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Tchaikovsky, you're crazy. C, and then that's what, an F sharp, and then that's a D, okay. And then they go resolve down, okay. And they're slurred, right? Yep, okay. And let's clean up the voice leading a little bit. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay. I don't want all this jumping around. I hate that. So we're going to put you here. We're going to give this to you because you just rested. Thank goodness. Look at that. Okay, rests, and then it's going to play that melodic bit. Jumping around. And this low note, we'll deal with that in a second. You go here. Yep, that's you. Good. And then you go here. Oh, that voice leading. That's so much better. Honestly, I wish this part was here and connected, but that's fine. This is the violas anyway. Okay. And then we imitate the exact same thing. Oh, it doesn't have that the third time. Okay. There's a second time. That's fine. Oh. Ooh. Need water in a minute here. Let's see what this sounds like though. I feel like any respectable violinist would know that you don't want to play these really elongated with a tenuto. So I won't have to indicate that. It does go up to piano. That's for the dynamic of everyone. So let's throw that in. Oh, that's the worst. Okay, that looks fine. You go up just a hair. I always like to put the dynamics just a little bit closer than the computer. Because especially in scores, like, if your dynamics aren't all the same up and down the staves, then it's a mess. It's a mess to read. And we're gonna take you down a little bit. I hate that. Save that. Okay. And then let's just put in the rest of the violin work here. And I'm putting double bars to indicate phrase breaks. That's a thing I do. Not a lot of people really do that. They'll put a double bar to indicate section breaks, but I use letters for sections, and I just use bars to indicate phrasing. I've done that for a couple of years now. I don't really know where I started doing it or why. But I think, especially in longer music like this, and when we generate the parts, you'll see having those bars every 8, if you're not playing and practicing this daily, it really helps to just gravitate your eye to where the sections are in the music, where the phrases are. If you're not as familiar with the piece, it can help there. Okay. And then 2 C's. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the double bars. It's just nice. It's nice. It's just, I guess, really my style though. Because some people don't even put letter breaks, let alone double bars or any kind of indicator for phrasing. That's their choice. I just don't agree with it. Oh my god, and it goes down to an E. E, F. Yeah, that's definitely going to be the viola part. Or fifth, 5-string violin. And then you're the next. And then this one. No, that's a viola part. These alto clefs drive me nuts. C, D, E, F. Let's get rid of you. Do you have any low Fs I can grab? Oh, I'm so lazy. I'm so lazy. I don't see any Fs. I hate that. Oh well. Oh, there's an F. Oh, thank goodness. Way too lazy to just type in a new note. Oh. It would have taken way less time to just do it the normal way. Oh. And it's not playing the viola notes that are too low. I hate this. I hate this. This is a newer feature on the finale programs. I'm not used to it. Or it just doesn't play this. Can I turn that off? Help! Help! Plugins. It might be under tools. Some stuff. Playback. Oh, standard audio. Sign. No. Quantization settings. I don't think so. Let's. Yeah. To get this. Why on... Oh, I hate that. Oh, okay. I might just Google it, honestly. It's annoying. It's annoying that it just won't play those low notes. It's gonna bother me. Oh, handbells. Scoring. Find range. Oh, this might actually be it. Add cue notes. Oh, I've been wanting that for forever. In case y'all can't tell, I'm new to this version of Finale. Check range, find range, staff attributes. Try that. Display rest. Force hide staff. Oh, wait. Oh, did it? Oh my goodness. Does it? Oh no. No, don't do that. Where'd it go? Oh, God. Where was I? No, I was over here. Plug in scoring. Check range. Oh, can I get the violin to let me go lower? No. Range. So you're gonna go up to there. C4. Hold on. I don't like what that's looking like. Hold on. Okay. I need to go back and check through that too. Those are new. Fine range. Yeah, I know how notes work. What the heck? Okay. Not fine range, check range. There we go. Okay, piccolo D4 it says. Oh, it is talking. Okay. No, I want the just go low and high. Check. God, I hate this. I hate this. Just play the notes. Just play the notes. I'm just annoyed. I might just change it. Check. No, out of range notes were found. Good. Oh no, it's being annoying. Don't do that. I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, Google on my phone. Finale notes out of range. In preferences, display colors. File. View preferences. No, I don't want out of range. What the heck? Oh my god. Out of range notes submenu. Okay, use the submenu. Off. Preference. Oh my god. No, this is for finale 26. I'm on 25. Oh my god. No. Document options. Okay, I think it's in here. Notes and rest. Oh, come on. Range, maybe? No. Text, down saves, repeats, spacing. No? Oh. Document. View. Out of range notes. Off. Wait. Advance. Wait. Is that gonna... Oh, because it's still too low. That's fine. Who cares? Oh my goodness! Look at that. All these freaking clarinet notes were yellow too. I was like, stop it! I know I can play that high. I can literally get up to a G on clarinet, and I'm not even an advanced player. So I know clarinets can get up to these E's, no problem. Oh, annoying. That was annoying. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Now, with that in mind, let's just take off out of range. Okay. Off. It's not even playing it. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm gonna have a word with the designers of Finale. Okay. So we're gonna do this the easier way. document. Staff. New staves. No. Staff. Replace staves? No. Staff. Oh my goodness. Is it? Do you think it'd be because the Garriton sounds just don't go that low? They just don't have. Oh, I could try that. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. Oh. Have you ever used MuseScore? It came out about 11 years ago. It's come a long way. I actually used to use MuseScore for a little while. It was a lot better than using Finale. When I was doing simpler parts, especially for like piano writing, it was much easier to use. It was a nightmare to use when I started doing orchestral music, just because MuseScore, it's a little more, I guess, keyboard interfacing than I'm used to. I'm very much used to, as you can see, the clicking and dragging with the mouse. That's how I do most of my writing and arranging. So I found it really difficult to get used to all the typing that had to be involved, and I got really lazy. Really, really bad. I know I should have just powered through it. Oh. Score manager. Ooh. Instrument list. I think this is how I have to do it. Sound. Can we do viola solo? Maybe? Viola solo KS. Okay, let's try that. Oh, save please. There we go. Maybe that will fix the audio issues. MuseScore is actually, aside from Finale, which I'm just obsessed with, MuseScore is probably the best notation software out there. The two of them are very functional. Unlike Sibelius, which was a nightmare at least 4 or 5 years ago, I don't know if it's improved. Or something like Noteflight, which is good for more beginner theory level writing or doing vocal things. Great on Noteflight because you can actually manipulate it easy, put the lyrics in and everything. But Noteflight is like horrible for when you're writing instrumental music. I had the worst time. I tried putting multiple staves in, and I guess just because of the way the interfaces is designed, it's more user friendly. Noteflight is, but I can't do user friendly. I need it to be technically precise instead. And Finale and MuseScore are both way more technically precise, which is, I think, a benefit. Because if you're going to be using it professionally or even long term, you want it to be better long term functionality. You don't want to be focused on the shorter term, which is, I just need to get this done in 20 minutes for my theory class, which that's great for Noteflight and different purposes, different softwares. Sibelius, I couldn't click with Sibelius though. Okay, that all looks good. Go back here. Let's see if it's playing the viola. And that viola timbre is just so much darker, but it sticks out a little bit. I might have to nerf it. Let's do mixer. Violins 5 and 6. I'll just take them down to maybe like an 80. Yeah. Ugh, the room's still broken. That's fine. Okay, save. Get a little bit further. And the nose. Oh. Do I want to do a call and response with the violins? Kind of do. Think about it. We'll think about it. Just get the notes in for now. Okay, let's fix the voice leading here. Good voice leading is really... If you don't have good voice leading, then you are setting yourself up for disaster when the musicians are jumping around. It's harder for them to read right off the bat. You really want to be thinking about that. There we go. See, now I've got this line, which flows very naturally together. And we'll put this... Actually, I might keep it there, because they just finished playing. How do I feel about this? Hate that voice leading. I hate it. I'm just going to switch them. Why not? And since it's only 1/2 apart, I'm keeping these chords. Ooh. No, I'm going to put it up here. Yeah. How do we feel about this? That's kind of a weird jump. Oh, fixed. Perfect. Okay. This goes down, this goes up, and this stays. Oh, love that. Yeah, that's fine. Good voice leading in instrumental music is not crazy important, but it makes the sight reading process go so much faster because they're not having to count all these intervals in their heads. Oh, and I know a lot of people. Oh, you can use the mouse in a similar way. Oh, can't really. You know what? I'm gonna try MuseScore. I'm gonna try it out because I haven't touched it in, let's see, 2016 I think was the last time I was fiddling around with MuseScore, and it was fine then. It was really easy to get the thing to sound, get the software to sound like I wanted it to. Inputting the notes, all of that, very smooth process. But if you can use the mouse, oh, okay. And I know the MuseScore on the sound files, obviously they're not super crazy because MuseScore is, I think it's still free. MuseScore. Free, yes. So the sound files aren't great, but I don't need the sound files to be great because it's not a performance. It's just writing with it. Okay. Yeah, I will actually test that out with ensemble music the next time I'm on. Because honestly, if it works just as well with ensemble music, it was what's the way to phrase it? It was a I don't know what that is. It was a good software to use, and I was having a really great time writing just for piano in it. But I remember having so much trouble when I started putting in wind parts, and maybe that was just an old update of the software. Who knows? But I'll definitely try out MuseScore because not only is it free and it's good to use, I have not heard any really negatives about it. Really, the only negative I ever had was trying to get it to work the one time I was as I'm talking about, the one time I was trying to put in those instrumental lines, and I was like, this is not working for me. I don't know. Yeah. MuseScore. Yes, I'm gonna try out MuseScore next time. Okay, so this voice leading, I like that. All right, now this voice leading. Let's do that. And let's do this. And let's do this. Oh, that's so... Yes, I'm going to put this down here. Oh, I like that so much. I like that so much. I'll clean that up later. And then that, put you there, put you there, and put you here. So I think what I'll do is I'll have this, and then I'll have the 16th go back up to the first part. And then here we can use, because this next section, you all can't see it, but there is quarter note chords building, kind of spreading outward. Is that why I had 7? I had 7 violin parts in a previous draft of this. I don't know why, because you only really need 6. I don't know. I guess I'll find out, because the violins are next. Okay. Oh no. Okay. And we'll put a courtesy here because it's adjacent, just to remind. There. Won't make a habit of it though. Don't get your hopes up. No, courtesy accidentals, they're fine. I just hate them. I hate them overused is really what it is. Okay. Let's start the playback at 24. Oh, no, 25. Sounds right. Tempo is also a little fast. It's more like 108. Yeah, that's right. I just like it really fast because the violin part at the end. Screeching away 3 octaves high. Okay. That looks good. And it's piano with crescendo. We'll add that in later. I need to put dynamics on the winds. So we've got, I mean, we're just gonna, I also hate putting the same dynamic marking over and over. Like if I put a piano marking here, I don't like putting one here as well. I think that's just cluttering. You're just cluttering up the music at that point. But a reminder every here and there is okay. And of course, again, your preference for how you want to do your own music. That's just what I do. Oh, save. Let's try this again. I really love the way that the woodwind timbre is here. That's why I don't want to get rid of the oboes. Oh, I'll think about it. Maybe something like this. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. Ooh, it's getting a little late. Ooh, if you check out my channel, you will see what my piano scores look like. Made with MuseScore to give you an idea. Yes. Let's go. Aha. Subscribe, good. Ooh. Videos. Oh, sorry, I don't know if I should be playing this. Oh, I love that. Look at how beautiful all of the dynamics, the symbols you can add. I mean, the notation is just nice to look at. A lot of softwares too have this problem, where the notation is just terrible. I'm looking at it and I'm like, this looks like it's not even like the Jazz font where it looks like it's been handwritten or hand drawn, which is fine, you know, that's its own thing. It just looks so amateurish, and I look at it and I'm like, ugh. But this actually looks like professionally printed script music. What do they call it? There's a word for it. But when it's been professionally engraved, that's what it is. Professionally engraved music. I hope you don't mind if I play this. Those G sharps. Oh my goodness, I love that. Just a little bit of color, but not in a crazy way. Ooh. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I really enjoyed that. And it looks like the software is so easy to just write in. I think you're right, yeah. Ooh. What was I thinking? I don't know. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, I really like that piece too. The engraving that happens in MuseScore, very easy to follow, very easy to read. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm glad that I was able to play it. I hope hopefully we get people to see it. I really like the way that looked. It looked professionally printed, even though it's only notation software, and that's a huge part of it, because even just putting it in, if that's easy, that's great, but it has to look like professionally printed music for me, as opposed to being I don't even know the right word, amateurish. Not really amateurish, but if it looks I don't know, there's a word for it, basically when the music is not as professional. Maybe it's amateurish, I don't know. I need to let's get to this double bar. I probably won't go too much longer today, just so I can get some sleep tonight. But oh, and there's a spider on my wall. That's great. Let's see. We've got this. Just get these last couple measures done here. I'll probably be back later this week. This part's crazy too. Ooh. And here, I'll put a courtesy here. Oh, I don't like that spider. Stop looking at me. Yeah, put a courtesy here. There we go. And it is 2s and 2s. Good. And this part. Oh, don't do that. This part, there we go. This is where it gets a little hectic. Oh, it's going back up the wall. Ooh. There we go. Put a courtesy. Oh, no, don't do that. And then we make these eighth notes. And slurring is the 16th pairs. And then, oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to, next time I'm on, do MuseScore, and I have the perfect piece to work with instrumental music. It's a little brass choir piece, and it would be a great way to test out how the instrumental music can be put into MuseScore. Losing my train of thought. Oh, because the brass choir music, the spider. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm getting so distracted. The spider is climbing up and down the wall. It's just being weird. Putting the brass choir music into MuseScore will allow me to test out different keys as well. Trumpet in B flat, horn in F, and I can do different clefs, can work around with the staves, dynamics, that kind of thing. I think that'll actually be really fun. See where MuseScore is at, since I think 2016 or 2017 is when I was last using it. There's that. And from there, maybe have several programs to use, because sometimes Finale is just a pain in the butt. And this is supposed to be flat. Okay. And this is... Oh. There we go. Let's see how that sounds. Perfect. Okay. Just 4 violin parts left. I think we're good for today. I'll probably do some more of this off stream, so don't be surprised. Oh, wrong measure. So don't be surprised if there's something that was done in the meantime. Oh, and these relative harmonics. Oh, don't do that. This is C sharp. And then, oh, and I remember last time I did this part of it, I had to re-orchestrate the entire next passage because I hated it. So I'll do that next time too. Ooh. Okay. That's G. Oh, I'm on the next one down. G. Oh, and that goes back up. Oh. And the viola gets accents on each of these. I'm going to take those 5-string violin parts to my grave, I swear. I'm so annoyed. That's fine. I bet it's just the Garrison instrument packs, the sound packs for the audio plugins on Finale. There we go. And I'm just going to double that because why not? And I believe these eighths are all slurred in pairs. They are. Perfect. Oh. I thought that did a dotted slur for a second. I was going to be sad. Okay. And then builds up to a forte here. Take you two down a little. Take you two up a little. Oh, no. Never mind. Alright, that looks okay. And then do they have a text crescendo? Expressive, yes. Okay. Normally I'll put in an actual crescendo. I'll show you in a second. Normally I'll put one of these bad boys in because I just like the look of that. It's easier to read when you're going fast in sight reading, rather than this word kind of. It could really be anything in as far as expressive or technical text, but for this specific case, because there's already so much going on in the score, I'd rather just leave it like this than having all those big cones pointing out. Perfect. Okay. How do we feel about voice leading? That's okay. It could be better. Yes, and I like that. All right. Save this. Let's go from the beginning, see how it sounds so far. Then I think I'll call it a night for tonight. I don't want to go too long yet until I'm used to this process. But as soon as I get into the swing of things, I'd like to go a couple hours whenever I'm on. Just, see how things go. So let's see what this sounds like. Perfect. And you know what? I forgot the violin doesn't have a piano marking. So let's fix that before I forget. Because you can't hear it. Oh, dynamics. Piano. Oh, don't do that. There we go. No wonder it was so quiet. I'm like, where'd the melody go? And we can start at, I don't know, you think 29? Let's start like 2 measures before, get into it. And the viola part, because it's doubled, I'm going to keep calling it the viola part, that's sad. Because it's doubled, it's going to be a little louder, especially in the playback. But a performer would know better not to drown out the melody with their quarters and eighth notes. So I think that's fine. That all looks okay. Really have not done too much changing things yet. Really, the changes are going to come in the later movements anyway. And the next part here, where here where the woodwinds take over the melody, up here, that's going to be interesting because they have Let's check in the score. 2 flutes, 2 oboes, 2 clarinets, and 2 bassoons originally scored. So I'll probably do 2, 2, 2, and then the trombones. And the triangle. Let's get to start hearing the triangle. But I'm going to jump back to where I was. Here. That would be like 157, I think. Oh, let's see. It's gonna get loud. It's only bare bones for now, but the triangle is getting drowned out. Needs a higher dynamic. That's fine. Oh, you know what? Because the friggin' violin parts are all at forte now. They're all playing at forte, and everyone else is at piano. We can fix that. I'm gonna fix that real easy. I love computers. They're so funny. Alright, assign. And you two assign. Alright, same thing. And all through here there's strings, of course, but I haven't layered them in yet. Might do that next time too. You know what? I bet the trombone and the horn are going to drown out everything else, because there's only, what, 10, 12 other instruments playing? Yeah, I'm probably just going to do one of each of them here at the end. Then I can do the oboes and the clarinets. Okay, perfect. All right, I need to go for tonight, but I'll be back, and I'll be back for a much longer amount of time. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not going to schedule anything yet because I don't want to get anything scheduled until we've got consistent timing going, but hopefully tomorrow, a couple hours. And earlier in the day, maybe around, let's see, Eastern time, 4 or 5 p.m., maybe. That'll be a good Monday. And then we'll get some more stuff done. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I know this was kind of bare bones because I'm just getting everything worked out right now. But I'm really hoping to actually, do things. Get things accomplished. Oh. I want to get through the entire miniature overture and might jump to maybe the Sugar Plum Fairy would be the next one to do. But next time we are starting out with Muse Score Brass. Actually, that reminds me. I'm going to make a note of that. Muse Score Brass Chorale. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for tuning in. And this has been fun. I will see y'all next time. Take care.